Hi, this is your one and only wonderful host, Hot Dogs, who's here to start tonight's eviction. Now, we are getting right to the point, as tonight we are introducing a brand new twist. But of course, before we can get to that twist, we have to vote someone out of this house. Now, the housemates earlier this week nominated the house guest that they got along with the least, resulting in Charley and New York being up on the block. Let's cut their live and tell them the results. Hello, Sims 4 Big Brother UK house. This is Hot Dogs. You are live on my YouTube channel. Please do not swear. Now, Charley, New York, the two of you face eviction this week and one of you will be leaving the house. It is based on public's vote, and they had all week to vote who they wanted to save. And the person with the least amount of votes, and therefore the next person to be evicted, is New York. I'm sorry, but go ahead and grab all your stuff and make your way outside. Hot Dogs is coming to get you.
No, Grobel. Oh, disgrobel.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, I gotta say, I am honestly shocked New York is going home. I thought she'd be in here for the long run, and also when I started off this week, I thought surely Charley would be the one leaving. However, Charley received a ton of votes. I'm guessing you guys are liking the arguments she's bringing, while New York is just kind of bringing nudity and sex. But based on her relationship statuses, we can see who she likes the most, who she likes the least, and honestly, she isn't hating anyone that's in the house right now. Her number one most disliked person was actually Helen, who has already been evicted. But her favorite person in the house right now is pretty close between Davina and Pete. However, Pete beat her out, and that way Pete will be receiving all of New York's BigBuck's inquiries. And again, you can look down below in the description box for everyone's bank account information. However, that's all we're going to be getting from New York, and she is out of here. However, with all these house guests gone and halfway through the series, don't you think we should introduce a couple more new, fresh faces? So, Big Brother has opened up a house next door called The Lab, and 8 new house guests will be entering with a chance of becoming a real house guest in the next coming week. So let's start off with showing you our first new house guest, and it is ALISON HAMMOND. Now, ALISON was on Big Brother 3 back in the old days, and she was actually one of the second or third person to be evicted from the house. However, since then, she has had a massive career in morning television.
Swota.
9 p.m. The housemates have 10 bottles of strong cider left from their weekly shopping. Alison and Kate are trying to spot security guards who patrol the Big Brother house.
Why are you going your back? Okay, shit. Let's go and tell Big Brother. Go and tell him on your own. I can't go in there with you. They're going to have to go. Big Brother!
Hello, Alison.
Oh, I've done something really, really bad, right? But it is an accident. They're all laughing now, right? I think I've just broken the outside table by jumping on it.
Alison, housemates cannot jump on the furniture.
I know.
Or make any attempt to communicate with the outside world. It's strictly against the Big Brother rules.
I'm really sorry.
On her short run on the original Big Brother series, she not only broke a table, but broke a chair, like a bed, a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's see how much furniture she breaks in the new house. Welcome, Alison.
Oh.
Our next house guest to enter the lab is Josie Gibson. Now, Josie won the last Channel 4 series of Big Brother, and then right after, as soon as she won, she re-entered the house the same night and competed in Ultimate Big Brother, where she eventually quit, and has since also had a career in morning television.
Carousel. Do you know whenever I feel a bit low? Yeah. I always think about that woman who got her face ripped off by a chimpanzee.
A chimpanzee, really?
Got her face totally ripped off by a chimpanzee. And whenever I'm feeling a bit low, I think I could have been that woman that had her face ripped off by a chimpanzee.
So, like I said, both Alison and Josie are both news show anchors, I guess you could say, on the This Morning show in the UK. So they do have a history together of both just being kind of class clowns, very funny and likable. Let's see how these two get along in the house.
Oh, Panadiola. Asul. Gleb Narza.
Oh, Vadish.
Next to enter the lab is GINA Rio. Now, GINA was on Big Brother Secrets and Lies, and originally was kind of shown to be a spoiled brat that was supposed to be kind of the villain. She started tons of fights. However, instead of becoming a villain to the audience, she soon became everyone's favorite.
My name is GINA Rio. I'm from Central London and I'm a lady of leisure. My mother gives me a £10,000 allowance a month and it's extremely hard to live on, so I just steal her credit cards all the time.
Now, there was a sweet side to GINA on the show that did come across, but there's no guarantee that that's going to come across on The Sims. So we'll see how well she does this time around, and if that sweet side of her personality actually shows, or if it's just the argumentative. Now, also, I don't know what's going on, but there are random bats flying in while GINA is here. I don't know if she's bringing those on or what, but here's GINA.
Abenor Saquinario. Oh, wanna fesh, lick Buster Bood. Pulain Nagalna, Nebahana, Nubim Shorg. Snaby, Saquinario. Essanoi, Shrofa, Bahushu Foibi.
Kanumi, Merkel Zira? Sigluna Payun.
So our next house guest is truly iconic. It is Kim Woodburn. Originally, she was just your average cleaning lady that had her own television show, cleaning houses, but she soon became the most iconic Big Brother house guest ever.
Shut up, you little bitch. You little bitch. Little cow. Little bitches. I've had enough of this. Cowards. And I wouldn't shit on you if you were on fire. You're a stupid, stupid man. Go away, you adulterer! You adulterer! I love the money. Adorable. At 74, my God, it beats cleaning lavies. But I'll tell you something. No, and I'll tell you why. I may be 74. Don't mess with me. I wouldn't. I'm terrified. I don't think you're going to bully me. I've been around too long. I wouldn't.
Are we? Are you saying that we're bullying you?
No, not this show. You are giving me the impression from the time they came on here. You don't know what you're talking about, Phil. Go in that house with 24. Well, she sits there.
Okay,
she's as hard as nails.
You've had your
Don't do
time.
it, folks.
You've
Don't
had
do it.
your
Don't do it. She's a con artist.
Kim,
anywhere. I wouldn't want to sit and talk to lying
well,
trash
I think
like
that's
you.
sad. I think we should have drawn a line.
Yeah, not good.
So you think what you like?
That's a terrible thing to say.
You're showing yourself in your true colours, Kim. You are showing yourself in your true.
Now, one thing you'll notice is that this lab group of house guests are a mix between bringing in the laughs and bringing in the arguments. And Kim is definitely going to be bringing in the arguments. Let's see just how many she gets into.
Shoshi? Telvajero Umfra? Snubara. Dubna Timfi.
Oh, you.
Watamini Chof.
Dimas Somas.
Vimkase.
Ulak. Yemful Apolachaba.
Next up, we have the insanely annoying COOLIO. Thankfully, this time his entrance isn't a song that he's performing, unlike when he returned for Ultimate Big Brother. Now, this will be his third Big Brother season, and he gets worse and worse every time with the annoyance scale. So let's see just how annoying. Again, thankfully, instead of having to listen to one of his horrible songs, we're just going to go ahead and push him into the house, and let's see how he gets along. It's COOLIO.
Chonkavi, Shabashu Kanumi, Nistivi Flina,
Ooh,
Dubna Timfi, Chof, Finalibo,
Lunch.
Sikafush Yikla.
Next up, we have Luke Anderson, or how I knew him as Luke A on the show. Now, on Luke's season of Big Brother, it was pretty intense with one side versus the other. However, he managed to get the win in the end, and also come out as female to male on the show.
Where do they inject
You don't
in the
have
bum?
enough testosterone in your body?
No, because this is the thing, Lydia already knows, but I was born female. So
you had the extra X chromosome?
No,
Y chromosome.
I was literally born female. And
Oh.
had gender reassignment.
What's the word?
Really?
Yeah, gender reassignment.
Big Brother. Wait, a hermaphrodite.
No, transsexual.
Oh, transsexual.
Yeah.
What's a hermaphrodite?
Someone with both of them.
Both body parts.
Oh, sorry.
So obviously it's been really, that's probably why I've sort of...
So for you felt like you were...
Male.
Mentally.
Male.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've met quite a few people that have had that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you look at her and you just think, yeah, but you are a man. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
right,
Like, there's no, like, you're like, but, and it's like the same with you, like, you are
Great.
a man.
Well, yeah, I am.
And that's obviously what you should be.
So, hold on.
Because you are,
Born,
and it totally makes sense.
Born man's body, right?
Born in female body.
Female.
Female body.
Yeah.
Breast and vagina.
Biological, yeah. I've had chest surgery.
Crazy.
Now, Luke has a very calming presence around him. He isn't the argumentative type, and he's kind of more someone that can settle the argument down, which will be very needed with this group of house guests, as a lot of them are pretty crazy, and hopefully Luke will be able to kind of calm the situation down a bit. But will that help him in gaining access to the actual house, or will that leave him out of luck? We'll have to wait and find out.
Tribal Dormf Awavine?
Haha. Oh, Rinkanika Tablo. Ha? Hibanai.
Ooh, Niborf.
Jeffinow Nuloy.
Entry.
Sorspa.
Rubina Palachaba. Lord Prosh.
Ooh, Zaragna.
Yadraz.
Conker.
Grenea. Fallen Narble.
Next up, we have PEREZ HILTON, who took that COOLIO strategy of being annoying and wanting to get your house guests to voluntarily quit, and kind of times that by 10 on the annoyance scale. Actually, I think I have a clip of Michelle Visage that can describe him perfectly.
Michelle is talking to Big Brother about PEREZ.
The level of obnoxiousness is limit. I'm at my limit. I'm at my limit. So much so that he's chosen to ignore me, which is great, because it won't end well. But this level of ridiculous is inhumane. It's not normal. It's so ridiculous. There's nothing real. It's all a facade. It's such bollocks. It's not even funny. It's not enjoyable. It's obnoxious. It's ridiculous. And we all feel that way. It's like insanity because he doesn't shut the F up. I think he needs some help. Nobody could need that much attention. It's not possible. He just goes with what he thinks is going to get him camera time. I know the UK public sees this because they know how smart they are. But us in this house, we're dying, we're wilting. And now he's immune. He's immune. We're dying.
With his immunity, the thought of potentially spending more time with Perez, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's torture. But I can handle it. I can handle it to do the right thing. Because in the end, it is going to come to blows. And I do not go down.
But with a description like that, how could you not want him in the Big Brother house? He's definitely going to cause drama. He's definitely going to start fights and shit stir. So I'm excited to see what kind of damage he does, especially with these other huge personalities. Yep, this is Perez.
Quarbadai.
Ooh, Lurvy.
Blarn, Jewel, not a drim. Scritch.
Ruhana Fabisi.
And our last house guest to enter the lab is TOMASZ. TOMASZ was on the last ever series of Big Brother UK, and I don't know, he was pretty fun to watch. He had a really fun moments, with this zipper moment being my favorite.
Hello? Oh no, what happened? Hold on. Great. Wardrobe malfunction in the diary room. Perfect. That's all I needed. Ah! Okay, hi. Sorry.
TOMASZ is a very light-hearted, happy, funny person, and again with this group of the lab house guests, I thought I either want funny or argumentative, so he will definitely add a nice little mix to the group. But let's go ahead and have him enter, and again, this is our last lab house guest.
Omafoof, Thenica Fenabe, Hisbalip Grenina, Bratsa Funsil, Pinaru Jasapa.
Oh, Ishkawangi.
Vush, Buna, From, Yebony, Demise, From.
Now that our 8 intruders have finally entered the lab, it is now time to begin this twist. And it does involve our normal house guest. Now, Davina right now stands as the poorest house guest. So, therefore, Big Brother is telling her and all the other remaining house guests that she is being sent to room 101 for the rest of the week. They're able to see that in there she has her own bed, of course her own bathroom, and she will be being sequestered just by herself, while all the remaining house guests in the house have a party every single day that she's not allowed to attend. But what they don't know is that right next door to room 101 is the lab, and Davina will have full access to the lab and all 8 new house guests. There, throughout the week, we will take turns and twist with house guests swapping places, and again, a public vote where you vote which lab house guest you want to enter the house permanently. There will be a ton of twists and different things going on, so make sure to stay tuned next week, as all week long we will be having the lab. I hope you guys like this new twist. There's going to be a lot more details to come, so follow me on Twitter, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.